prisoners of war.
Reclaim this city for the glory of Rome.
What if I told you the Colosseum's gates are opening once again? The sequel to Ridley Scott's masterpiece Gladiator is finally here. With Denzel Washington stealing the show, Pedro Pascal delivering raw intensity, and a story packed with twists and epic battles, Gladiator II promises to be a spectacle like no other. But can it recapture the glory of the original? Stick around, because we're breaking down all the reasons why this sequel might just be the epic of the decade. Before we dive into the sequel, let's take a moment to remember why Gladiator became a timeless classic. Released in 2000 and directed by Ridley Scott, the film tells the gripping story of Maximus Decimus Meridius, a Roman general who loses everything after a betrayal by Commodus, the power-hungry son of Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Stripped of his rank, Maximus is enslaved and forced into the brutal life of a gladiator, but his spirit remains unbroken. Fueled by vengeance for the murder of his wife and son, Maximus rises through the ranks of the Colosseum's fighters, becoming a beacon of hope for Rome's oppressed citizens. His journey culminates in a climactic duel with Commodus in the arena, a fight that costs Maximus his life, but secures his legacy as a hero of the people. Gladiator swept the Oscars, taking home 5 awards, including Best Picture, and cemented itself as a cultural phenomenon. But with Maximus gone, many thought the story had reached its end, until now.
The general became a slave. A slave who became a gladiator.
The frost. Sometimes it makes the blade stick.
You find yourself alone, riding in green fields with the sun on your face, not be trouble. For you are in Elysium, and you're already dead.
But how do you follow up a film as iconic as Gladiator? That's exactly what Ridley Scott is attempting with Gladiator II. From new layered characters to jaw-dropping arena battles, this sequel is shaping up to be more than just a continuation. It's a redefinition. Stick with us, because what we're about to reveal will make you more excited than ever to see this film. Set 15 years after Maximus's heroic death, the Roman Empire is in chaos, led by the deranged twin emperors Caracalla and Geta, portrayed brilliantly by Fred Hechinger and Joseph Quinn. Gladiator II introduces us to Lucius, played by Paul Mescal. Lucius's journey begins in Numidia, where he lives a quiet life with his wife, until tragedy strikes. When Roman forces led by General Acacius, played by Pedro Pascal, raid his homeland and kill his wife, Lucius is thrust into a world of violence and vengeance. And here's where it gets even more intriguing. Lucius is revealed to be the son of Maximus, adding a deeply personal layer to his quest for justice. Pedro Pascal delivers a compelling performance as General Acacius, a celebrated Roman commander. But Acacius isn't a simple villain. He's a man torn between loyalty to Rome and the weight of his own humanity. Pascal brings complexity to the role, making Acacius more than just an antagonist. He's a reflection of Rome's moral decay, a character who embodies the gray areas of war and politics. Lucius is thrust into the deadly world of gladiatorial combat, where he must fight not only for survival but also for justice. His path crosses with Macrinus, a former slave turned cunning power player, brought to life by Denzel Washington in a performance that critics are already calling magnetic. Meanwhile, Pedro Pascal's General Acacius, a celebrated Roman warrior, adds layers of complexity to the unfolding drama. One of the film's greatest highlights is Denzel Washington as Macrinus, a former slave who has climbed his way to the top, becoming a manipulative, power-hungry mastermind controlling the gladiatorial games. Critics are already raving about Washington's performance, calling it a perfect mix of menace and charm. He dominates every scene he's in, delivering lines with a balance of calculated calm and explosive intensity that makes him both terrifying and fascinating to watch. Macrinus isn't just a villain, he's a force of nature, pulling the strings behind the scenes, using Lucius as a pawn in his own quest for dominance. Washington's portrayal brings depth to a character who could have easily been one-dimensional, making him one of the most compelling antagonists in the Gladiator universe. As expected, the arena battles in Gladiator II are nothing short of breathtaking. Ridley Scott's signature style shines through with jaw-dropping visuals, intricate choreography, and a level of intensity that will leave you gripping your seat. But the film doesn't stop there. It delves deep into the political decay of the Roman Empire, with the twin emperors, Caracalla and Geta, providing both dark humor and horrifying brutality as they push the empire toward collapse. These rulers are equal parts terrifying and absurd, pushing Rome into a frenzy of violence and spectacle. Their reign amplifies the stakes, making the Colosseum not just a stage for battles, but a symbol of a society on the verge of collapse. The interplay between Lucius, Macrinus, and the twin emperors is where the film truly shines. Ridley Scott uses this dynamic to explore themes of power, legacy, and survival in a crumbling empire. It's a story that feels both epic and deeply personal, grounded in the characters' struggles while delivering the grand spectacle fans of the original will expect. Unlike the original, Gladiator II doesn't just focus on the arena battles. Although they are as breathtaking as ever, Ridley Scott expands the scope, delving into the political intrigue and moral decay of the Roman Empire. The twin emperors are both horrifying and oddly entertaining, embodying a collapsing regime driven by greed and spectacle. But what truly sets this film apart is its focus on personal relationships. The dynamic between Lucius and Macrinus brings unexpected depth, while the shadow of Maximus looms large over every decision Lucius makes. And for fans of the first film, there are plenty of callbacks and emotional beats that tie the two stories together, making this sequel not just a continuation, but a tribute to the original. With a story that weaves personal vengeance, political intrigue, and epic battles, Gladiator II is more than just a sequel, it's a spectacle. Paul Mescal delivers a powerful performance as Lucius, capturing both his vulnerability and strength. Denzel Washington and Pedro Pascal elevate the film with their layered portrayals, while Ridley Scott's direction ensures that every scene is visually stunning and emotionally impactful. The callbacks to the original film, including Maximus's armor and the emotional connection with Lucilla, will resonate deeply with fans, but even for newcomers, the film offers a standalone narrative that's thrilling, heartfelt, and unforgettable. Add to that the breathtaking cinematography, Oscar-worthy costume design, and a stirring score by Harry Gregson Williams, and you've got a film that's more than just a sequel, it's an event. The question now is, are you ready to return to the Colosseum? With unforgettable performances, high-stakes drama, and battles that will leave you on the edge of your seat, Gladiator II promises to be the epic we've been waiting for. But what do you think? Will this sequel live up to the original, or is the legacy of Maximus too great to surpass? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell for more updates on Gladiator II and other epic films. Stay tuned, because the arena is just getting started.